What's up, people? This is Debo back. Um, this is Jakinja. You know what I'm saying? Back with yet another video. And I was gonna go deeper on the sacral chakra specifically, but I decided today I'm gonna talk about just the three lower chakras in general. Just mastery over the lower self in general, and I'll get back into those into that sex chakra video at a later time. I'll do that video at a later time. But so with the three lower chakras, like I say, it's about your lower nature. Solar plexus chakra being primarily about your intelligence, your confidence, but it gets into deeper things like like your drive to do things. I remember when I opened my solar plexus chakra, I was on my way to do this freestyle show, because I rap or whatever. So I was on my way to do this little freestyle show, and with my homeboy at the time, and I told him, I said, man, we need to, we should freestyle the whole way down there, man, and just get in that zone, in that creative zone. And so we was, we had a little beat going on, passing the beats back and forth, and I felt this intense pressure in my navel, you know what I'm saying, during my time. Once I got in my zone, it was this is intense feeling just in my navel area. And of course I was already into spirituality by that time, but yeah, it was just it stimulated and it fed me my creative ideas. It fed me bars, and that's before I got into what I'm getting into now. But it's which I'll talk about in this video right here. But it was intense, man. It's an intense energy. But I also feel like that energy goes to logical studies, such as like that solar plexus energy goes to logical studies, such as like law, martial arts, business. You know what I'm saying? It's just things like that. And just your overall drive to get things done and accomplish things, and just your drive to get to your higher level, man. On Earth, anyway. On the earthly plane. And but now, see, me, the way I've been mastering my lower self, I give that out, is it's just a form of inner alchemy. There is a lot of outer alchemy that associates with the lower nature, with the lower chakras. Because you got stones, potions, and whatnot. But this inner alchemy, and I talked about this maybe in the last video about the semen retention and the nofap, and just abstinence in general, not watching porn, not masturbating. And for me, it's been 3 months and some change, man, and my skin's super clear, man. I mean, super clear. Energy through the roof. But I'm gonna get into why. It's not just the semen retention. It's a couple other things. I'm gonna get into why. And but yeah, that's a real big part of mastering your lower nature. Mastering that beast within, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of like Naruto. You know what I'm saying? Mastering that inner beast, that inner nine tails demon, the sexuality, the the sexual urges can be demon-like, demonic-like, and they, dancing on your brain, making you do crazy ass shit. I mean, hey man, in a lot of conversations, with me and my partners that had, man, we end up saying, man, especially talking about male-female relations, man, that men do crazy things for some pussy, man, and it's true. It's very true. And women are probably not immune to that, doing such things either. We won't get specific on here, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you've been on Earth, but with your eyes open, But anyway, so me myself, for mastering my lower nature, my lower Egypt, if you want to call it that, however you want to feel, is my technique for that is combining that semen retention in the nofap, in the abstinence with first of all working out. I made a habit of working out 30 days straight, and that's just to get me back in my, just take 30 days to build a habit. You know what I'm saying? So we getting in here with it. It's not necessarily, the first 30 days is not necessarily about building muscle to getting stronger. It is, but that's the minor benefit. The major benefit is in my brain. It's programmed to work out, to get up and go, and it's programmed one type of self-improvement has been programmed. You know what I'm saying? By doing it every day for 30 days. And then, but I see also, it helps me burn off that sexual energy. It helps me burn off the sexual energy. And then the third thing, so you got working out daily for like 30 days, getting that habit. But then you got the semen retention. And then see, after the 30 days, excuse me, I do a 3-day water fast. And that also helped me burn off excess energy, but it also helped me to transmute energy into a higher nature. But also, and then on top of that, it's another type of energy called ketones or ketosis. You mean my body going into ketosis, and my brain operating off ketones instead of carbohydrates. And a little bit about that. Ketones is a more efficient fuel than carbohydrates, and it just makes you look better, man. You look better, feel better, way more energy. But the 3-day water fast, it was a big success, man. I got some inflammation that I used to have, like some pretty bad inflammation in my shoulders. I say that has decreased by about 75%. Other things, my fatigue is pretty much non-existent. I used to get fatigued, but like I say, this is a threefold practice. This is a I'm doing 3 things right now, so I can't just attribute it all to one practice. Also, man, my appetite is pretty much diminished. My recovery speed for my workouts it's like that. I get stronger, but I don't really get sore like that. I do get sore, but not for how long I haven't been working out. Nah, I should be more sore, But and also my libido is controllable. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I could turn it on and turn it off when I want to. Or like if I'm not trying to engage in a sexual activity, then I have more of I have an easier time just being like, nah, like, just chill out. You know what I'm saying? It's much easier than it was before. On month 3, the semen retention. But during the fast, man, on like my second day of the fast, my second morning, it was hell really, because I just felt weak, you know, and then my ketones kicked in later that night, well, later that afternoon, my ketones kicked in, and I felt amazing, you know. I felt like I had so much energy every single night after the first day. I had tons of energy. So yeah, that's that. And but yeah, it's all about, you know, just turning this energy that would be something else, something wasteful, just turning that into something useful, especially for my higher self, you know. And it helps to heal you, man. I mean, with the fasting. Now I'm a beginner with the fasting, you know. So in future videos I'll give more benefits, more spiritual benefits. But right now it's kind of like my brain feels clear, but my body's so weak. It's kind of hard for me to concentrate a little bit on accomplishing goals in a fasted state. You know, so that's something I got to work on myself. But yeah, I had crazy hunger pains as well. You know, at first, you know, in the mornings usually. It was usually just in the mornings. The hunger pains was crazy. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. You know, it's just that's my beginning to you know, real dedicated inner alchemy work, you know, turning that water into wine, you know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, you know what I'm saying, well, if you know that Jesus was an alchemist, you know what I'm saying, whether he existed or not, the story is about an alchemist, and the story is about, you know what I'm saying, you being closer to God through alchemy. You're talking about, you know, the whole Jesus story. That's what it's about, man. Ain't about believing in nothing, or, you know, believing some man gonna come back to save you. Cause see, at the end of the day, man, you know, you need that inner alchemy to transform yourself into the hybrid, you know what I'm saying, man, half God, you know, more God than man. Or just however you see it, you need the inner alchemy for that. And then, you know, in the book, you know what I'm saying, the person you waiting to you know, you waiting on this person to save you, and this person is telling you do greater works than he does. You know what I'm saying? So what sense does it really make to wait for him to come save you? He told you to, you know what I'm saying, basically, by the time he gets here, if he, you know, if that even exists, you should be more powerful than him anyway, is what I'm saying. It's, you know, what does do the greater works mean? If Superman came to save you, you know what I'm saying, you're like, oh, Superman, save me, you know, and he get there, and he's like, you know what I'm saying, well, come on, bro, you know you got more power than me, you know what I'm saying, but you like, nah, I don't want to hear all that, just save me, you know what I'm saying. It's craziness, really. It's craziness. So inner alchemy is the way, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying, but that's just my way, you know. Like I say, working out, crossing that with semen retention. I'm talking about working out every day now, and then crossing that with fasting, you know, regularly. And so I gotta do another 30 days straight. and then another 3 days of water fast. But see, this time it's gonna be 30 days straight of those workouts I was doing, which is calisthenics, and then plus cardio, 30 days. And then yeah, like I said, a 3-day water fasting for you know, an even better recovery. And also, you know, I want to talk about something else. They have this thing. There's this thing called a master fast system. You know what I'm saying? I haven't. I've seen it. I've seen other YouTubers talking about it and talking about the effects of it. And this is one old guy, man. He look. You know what I'm saying? He looked pretty healthy for you know what I'm saying, an old man with white hair. You know, he don't look all wrinkly and saggy and shit. You know, he looked like a vibrant old man. So I'm gonna try that master fast system. I'm gonna see what that does, and I'll get on here and talk about that. But yeah, it involves dry fasting as well. You know, juice fasting and dry fasting, they combining them together. And because you know, fasting it you know, it heals you super fast, cleans your body, cleanses your body of toxins. But also, man, like I say, the mind is like super sharp. Me, I had a like I say, I was a little scatterbrained, but still sharp. It's hard to describe, man. I felt clear-headed, but still I felt like it was hard to want to get things done. You know, it was hard to want to get things done. I'll put it like that. You know, I kind of just wanted to just chill. And then also, I will say this, part of that is because I was also scared to run out of energy for some reason. I was paranoid about running out of energy. Before I got to ketosis. Because if you've ever done a fast before, you might know what I mean. It's just like you feel so drained at first. When your body is getting into those carbohydrates, you feel drained. So yeah. But yeah, man, I think that's just gonna be about it for this video. Then the next video I'll talk about more about like sex magic, because it's gonna be sacral chakra based. So I'll talk about the creativity that I get from semen retention. That's obviously coming from the sacral chakra. I'll talk about that in the next video. Sex magic. I'll give y'all some sources on sex magic. And yeah, man, I think that's about it, man. But yeah, this has been I think that's it. Let me see. But yeah, man, it's you know, inner alchemy, man. That's it. Just take those lower energies and turn them into something better that can work for you in your life, man. Just turn those energies that would have you defeat yourself in certain ways and transmute them into something that works for you, something that can serve you. And that's it, man. This has been Jakenjan. Like I say, shout out to my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, even though y'all it's a little scarce in there right now. But hey, man, it ain't gonna be like that forever, I know. And so like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying, share the video. That's it, man. Holla at your boy.